Breaking news: Nnamdi Kanu. British lawyers drag Kenya to ICC, gives Buhari 48 hours ultimatum. Release him now. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. The thing is getting really, really serious. It's becoming an international matter. Talking about the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu was, in Kenya. I don't know exactly what he was doing, but I mean, the man was there. And before you know it, the Kenya government, whisked him, arrested him, and called Nigerian government to come and take, according to them, the fugitive, the person you have long been looking for. Nnamdi Kanu is also a British citizen, so Britain also have a right over their citizen to ask and to look after him and to ask why things, how he's being treated. So they have to be careful what is being done to Nnamdi Kanu right now, because it can become very ugly. At the point in time, British lawyers are already on Kenya asking them why and who gave you the ultimatum or the mandate to carry a British citizen and hand him over to Nigerian government. On what grounds? What are your terms? As in, what do you mean by that? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Thank you. Nnamdi Kanu. British lawyers drag Kenya to ICC, gives Buhari government 48 hours ultimatum. A coalition of British lawyers of Igbo extra has vowed to drag the Kenya government to International Criminal Court ICC for detaining Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen, and subsequently handing him over to the Nigerian government. Igbo lawyers has therefore given Nigerian government a 48-hour ultimatum to return Nnamdi Kanu to Great Britain or else. Igbo British lawyers give Nigerian government 42 hours ultimatum to return Nnamdi Kanu to the UK. Do so immediately. Hello, my wonderful people, it's happening. Igbo British lawyers have come together to say Nnamdi Kanu should be returned to England. Don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu holds a British passport. He is a British citizen. But the truth of the matter is, let's look at this very critically. Nnamdi Kanu was not apprehended in England. He was not seized out or anything done to him from England's soil. He came to Africa. He was the one who traveled by himself. He traveled to Ethiopia, where, betrayal is part of the game. Even Jesus Christ had just 12 people. Out of the 12, it was one of them in-house that sold him out. So what are we talking about? Anyway, let's get all the details, how this really stands. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Igbo British lawyers gives Nigerian government 42 hours ultimatum to return Nnamdi Kanu to the UK. Else, a coalition of Igbo British lawyers have condemned the recent apprehension of the leader of the IPOB group identified as Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbo British lawyers called on the Nigerian government to release Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, adding that his apprehension was against the civil rights and obligations. The coalition of Igbo lawyers also disclosed that the Kenya government has violated the civil rights of Nnamdi Kanu after he was allegedly arrested in East Africa during his visit to the country. Handing him over to Nigerian government was against his right as a British citizen and sovereignty of the British government, and the group has said. The legal action will be addressed at the International Criminal Court in the Netherlands. The group also asked the Nigerian government to release and convey Nnamdi Kanu back to the United Kingdom before 42 hours, else they will get a full repercussion of the consequences of their action. This is taking another turn as the Igbo British lawyers come together to form a strong, formidable team and a force speaking in light with what has gone on recently with regards to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu was visiting Ethiopia, where the government of Ethiopia has handed him over unduly to the Nigerian government. This ought not to be so. And so, this issue is becoming a serious issue and a serious matter. The Igbo British lawyers are putting teams up together and evidences on why Nigerian government needs to not to have done what has been done regarding Nnamdi Kanu. This is unheard of and should never be part of what a government will do, handing over somebody who came to their country. So, my people, this is the matter. This is what is happening. Igbo British lawyers have said what these people did was not right. It was unfair for them to have done this to Nnamdi Kanu. It is against the law. Against the law. Somebody was in your country, whatever reason he was for. It's not your business for you to now hand him over, according to them, to the Nigerian government. And so they are standing their ground, saying the Ethiopia government will also be prosecuted at the international criminal law, where they will look into the matter and know if really what they have done is right or is wrong, saying Nnamdi Kanu, they should not have any right to hand over Nnamdi Kanu to the British government, as this is not, somebody's in your country, you don't have a right to, infringe on his fundamental human right. Call Nigerian government. He has been there since on Tuesday. So they nabbed him, yes, put him in their own prison, put him in their own prison, and they also call Nigerian government to say your fugitive is here. Okay, a fugitive because he's running away from Nigeria. Somebody who is wanted, and have not been apprehended is running away. Is likely that's the name it's called, a fugitive. So this is what is happening, and they said this is not fair, it's not right, and should never be done. Nnamdi Kanu has his rights, and when it comes to visit your country, it's not a time for you to now become buddies and friends and hand him over for whatever reason. If he was just a Nigerian citizen, maybe you are correct, but he's also a British citizen, and as a British citizen, the British law stands on him. So whatever Nigerian law is trying to say, he has his right as a British citizen. Because as it stands now, there are so many counts that the Nigerian government is ready to place on Nnamdi Kanu. And who knows, things may go from bad to worse, and all we can do at this point is pray, number one, watch and see as the matter unfolds. Nnamdi Kanu has been in Nigerian government wanted list. His crime and his sin is that he wants out of Nigeria. And so a lot of water have gone under the bridge, some ugly, some issues, when you think about it, maybe it shouldn't have happened if Nigerian government have handled the issue well. However, they are putting all the blame on Nnamdi Kanu and not taking responsibility for their actions in one bit. As a government, did you dare? Did you consider having a chat with the people? Did you even ask to know how they were feeling? Why do you want out? What can we do? Where do we come in? What do we do? Was there any such question? Was there any such agreement? Was there any, trying to understand why they want out so badly? Did you try to did you try to include them in government? Because looking at things today, the southeastern part of the country is the most, I repeat, the most marginalized part of this country. As we speak, the federal government is considering adding two more states to the south-south because the Jaws have demanded that. The Jaws are the oil producing, from the oil producing part of the country. These are people who have visited President Muhammadu Buhari recently and have said that their demands have not been met. And President Muhammadu Buhari was the one who acknowledged and said, yes, I saw that in your memo you said you wanted two more states. That is being considered. But the Igbo speaks and is as though who has spoken. So when you look at it, even in appointment, even their governors are dancing to the tune because it feels very much like they are afraid. I don't know what for, So these are part of the issues ongoing today. We would like to hear from you on Nnamdi Kanu. We'd like to know what you think. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, Please like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.